quality, because the single temperature will allow us to reduce the time for result, and the time for results in microlab, especially in EM data, is really important and really affects the quality of the products. Because you only have one incubator, you avoid some manipulation with the additional risk of secondary contamination. So at the end of the day, you are reducing costs. Since you have time for results shorter, the investigations, when you have to do an investigation, the investigation can start earlier. And if it starts earlier, there is the possibility to avoid scrapping of the product, which also represents a cost reduction. You also define a more efficient process that it's better to go forward for the automation and digitalization, because if you try to digitalize a very complex process, it will be more complicated. What is important is to know very well your flora of your classified area, and also to know which risks you have, meaning your flora of the adjacent areas. So if you gather data in these two dimensions, so what do you already know and what you may have in the future, you create a robust set of data that supports your decision for a single incubation temperature. It's also important to keep the process alive. So when you are evaluating, for example, your grade D or grade C data at the end of the year, so the number of recovers, for example, for molds, it's important that you link this data with the previous data that you used to support your single incubation temperature to understand if your process is still under control. We didn't find any difficulty so far, so we have been inspected for a few authorities since we implemented the single incubation temperature. We have been challenged to show the data and to show the reports. So far, we were able to answer to those questions and to demonstrate that we have robust data to use the single incubation temperature. So the feedback so far is good.